House hunting can be fun. You know what you want for you and your family, but have you thought about how to protect your pets?
Dr. Moffat, you've treated a lot of animals that have been injured around the home. Can you tell us about a few of those cases?
Absolutely, I can. I have seen a lot of unfortunate accidents, and with some pre planning and knowing what to watch for, most of these situations could be clearly avoidable. In terms of the inside hazards that we're concerned about, things to consider are things like doors that close automatically. They can close with a lot of force, resulting in traumatic injury to cats and dogs. For a larger dog, that may not be a big concern, some bumps and bruises, but the smaller the pet, small dogs and cats, they can have some fractures, including broken limbs, and ultimately a lot of tail amputations are a result. Along similar lines, ensuring that your screens are secure is very important. Not only does it keep your pet safe inside, but it also prevents other outside creatures from getting in. We also see a lot of dietary indiscretions, and by that I mean dogs just get into things that they shouldn't. Something we may not always think of is having a safe place for your guests to keep their items when they come to visit your home. Purses are a big source of dietary indiscretions. Things like gum and medications that are commonly kept in purses, dogs are really attracted to those sorts of items. So having a high shelf or a closet that your guests can store their items will be really paramount in protecting your animal's welfare. Stairs. All pets, as they age, will develop arthritis and lose some muscle mass. So stairs will always pose a threat just in terms of mobility and can result in falls.
Dr. Moffat, we had a friend who was a basset hound who persisted in digging up rocks and swallowing them from the backyard. Can you tell us about any other hazards there are in our yards and gardens?
Oh, garden hazards, those are so numerous. All plants, regardless of what they are, will cause some gastric upset in cats and dogs. There are a lot of common garden plants that will cause a lot more serious effects than some vomiting and diarrhea, but there are a lot of other more serious injuries that can happen in terms of kidney and liver failure from ingestions of things like lilies. That's a pretty common knowledge plant that are toxic to cats, but some that you may not be aware of are things like tomato plants, aloe vera, begonias, azaleas. The list is really long in terms of those types of plants. Really, there's a long list of quite common plants that most people will have in their gardens that can result in serious injury. Your veterinarian will be able to give you a full list of information on the plants that could cause serious harm to your pets. In terms of ingestion, outside of that, plants can also cause physical harm to our pets. Especially in the fall when we're trimming back our plants and getting ready for winter, a lot of those sharp stems can actually, when they're covered by snow especially, become foreign objects that can get lodged in our pets' footpads when they go out in the garden. Also, other pets that explore with their faces are prone to injuries with scratches and things on their eyes. So things to be aware of when you're planning out what you have in your garden. Another big thing to consider is how secure is your yard. Even if it's fenced, you might think it's safe, but please be very cautious in checking the security of that fence so your animals don't escape and have unnecessary injuries like being hit by a car in your neighborhood. Also, we have to consider, can other animals get in? So inside or outside the home, accidents are just that. Accidents can happen, but with some careful planning, and pre-education and knowledge, hopefully we can avoid these situations. But if you're ever unsure, please contact your family veterinarian and they'll be in a position where they can help you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Moffat. We've really appreciated talking to you today and making a safer home for puppies.
Well, thank you for having me.
Hi, I'm Douglas Cassan with Royal LePage Triland Realty.
And I'm Susan Cassan, and this is Sisu.
If you're about to look for your home, why not call the Cassans at 519-857-7922?
And we'd love to help.